everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are here today with the R on the ramp, ready to do an oil change and a minor service. So I will show you what I've got parts wise for the car to do the service, and also kind of explain what bits and bobs you need to be able to do your own services. I've kind of got the use of the ramp from my friend, which is really helpful and just cuts out a lot of time trying to manoeuvre it on axle stands and things, which you can use yourself if you don't have access to a ramp. But because I've got access to it, it just makes it a lot easier. So I'll talk you through the bits and bobs and show you the process of doing the oil change itself. So these are some of the bits that I've got for the minor service. So starting with the oil, I go for the Miller's Nano CFS.5W40 for the oil, and I always have done since I've mapped the car, and it's just kind of what is recommended for, I guess, more high power cars. I do need 6 litres, so I tend to buy 2 at a time, and then as and when I do my oil changes, which is more frequent than probably the average car, then I tend to have a bit left over. So this is a new one. This one has got a little bit left over from last time, which will top up this one to make the 6 litres. So I've also got the pollen filter. Not pollen filter. What's this? The cabin filter. I said pollen filter. It's not a pollen filter. Is it a pollen filter? Cabin. I'll crop that bit. We've got the oil filter and we've got a sump plug as well, because on these ones they're plastic, so it's just easier just to buy them because they're only a few pounds, and it's easier than trying to find it in the old oil. I've also got some coolant, which I'll just check to see if it needs topping up but we've got the engine available to us. What the fuck? Whilst we've got the bonnet open and we're doing the service. So yeah, we'll get started. Quite impressed with this little microphone. It's working for all you people who asked me to get a mic. I have got one, so you can stop complaining about it. But yeah. Also, if you've got a diesel Golf, the sump plug will be metal, I think. Are they metal on all diesel Golfs? The sump plugs? I'm just waffling. Ignore me. These ones are the only ones with plastic sump plugs. The rest are all metal, but for some reason they wanted to skimp and give us plastic ones on the R's.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Right, so the first step is to drop the oil. So currently underneath the car, as you can see. The oil pan is here, so we're going to undo the sump plug first and then drop the oil and drain it into a tub or something that you can have to hand that's big enough to hold all the oil. So there should be still quite a lot of literage of oil still in the oil pan when you're draining it. Yeah, we're going to start off by undoing that and then draining the oil. Being on a ramp, it's a lot easier to access, but you can do this with axle stands as well. It's just a bit more awkward to get to. So we're going to drain the oil first into the pan, and then we'll go ahead and fill it back up. So you need a screwdriver. I've got a proper one this time, as you can see.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
If you've watched my other video, you'll understand the reference to this. And we're just going to turn it somehow. There we go. Turn it anti-clockwise. Okay. There we go. I've saved the plug. Where shall I put that? In the bin. I've got a new one. Perfect. Right, so now I've done that, we literally just let it drain, which shouldn't take too long, to be fair. Right. Oh, let's move it over a little bit. What have we done now? Oh, it's quite full. Lovely. Oil. It's just dripping. Nearly there, nearly there. It's taking its time. Oh, it's still dripping a lot. Do you have any tissues? Can't see any tissues. I need some tissues. Today's refreshment, Pepsi Max. And then I'm gonna, oh my god, drip on my head. Probably don't walk underneath it. That would be the best idea, would it? Oh my god, that feels so sketchy. Jesus. Is it heavy? Stupid question. Oh my god, don't want to drop it. There we go. Lovely. Right, so you're going to get your sump plug and replace the sump plug. Where's it gone? Oh, it's still dripping out. I keep walking underneath it. What an idiot. I kept walking under it and it's dripped to me. Plug. Put it in, twist it. There we go. Perfect. That's back in place. It did drip on me. Back in place. Right, so now we lower the car back down and put the oil back in. Easy as that. Just make sure it's all down on the ground. Now we have drained the oil. Also, before I drained the oil, we also removed the cap from the oil just so that it drains out properly. Just move this out of the way. We need to replace the oil filter, which is over at this side. So we need the correct tool for this, if I can find it. So you need a 32mm socket and a ratchet to take the top of this off to get to the filter. Right. That's going to go everywhere, so I need something to catch it. So, I don't want this to go everywhere. Lovely. So we've got the old oil filter in here. We'll just take this out. Twist and pull, and it comes out. There. We've got the oil filter and the seal that comes together in the box. So we're going to take off the old one using a pick, which is quite fiddly to do. So, oh my gosh, right. Done. That was easy. All these mechanics complaining about stabbing the fingers. Right, and then put the new one on. So obviously you can use the oil that's already on there as a bit of like a lubricant for this. Oh, this looks a pain as well, to be honest. There we go. If it would like to work its way down. Okay. Oh my god, my hand's covered in that. Let me just go on. Perfect. So you can just rub a bit of the oil on just to lubricate it a little bit. I've literally got that all over my hands. Lovely. Right. So, I've not really thought this through. So, perfect. So once you put the seal on, you then want to get the filter, put the filter in here. Push it in. And then you want to put it that way around. And, oh, one minute. We've got the oil. No. Right, so the oil comes with a little thing that you pull up. I can't actually manage to do this. I'm doing this wrong. What the hell? Twist and pull at the same time. What the heck? Oh my god. That's impossible. How did you take that off? Please someone explain. How on earth do you open the lid? Am I doing this completely wrong? Twist and pull. How the fuck do you twist and pull? That's not working. I think I'm doing it wrong. I need a drink. I have to hold it though. Yeah. God. Sideways. Like this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Let it drain. Oh, we'll leave that there to drain in there. Thank you. Right. So, thank you. New one. I just headbutted the bonnet. Oh, an idiot. Jump out of nowhere at you. Back in. For refreshment. Not my refreshment of choice. I can see why people do it, drink it. Right, so we've put the first 5 litres in and we're going to just top it up to 5.7. So these oil cans have a little measurement at the downside, which is quite handy to see. So what's left in this one is about 1.5 litres. So I'm going to put 0.7 in and hope that that'll be done. I can work out how to get the lid up. So what that is now. A bit more. Maybe a little bit, tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. And I'll just leave that there. Right, now we're going to test it. I'm going to explain that to the YouTube viewers if I can actually get this in the shot. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, this is the end of the dipstick, and when you're checking the oil, you should be looking for the low marker and the high marker, and it should be in between these ideally. So this is what it looks like when you're checking. For those of you who don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, did not pull that out in time. We're slightly above the high line, but it needs to settle. And also, once we turn the engine on, it'll go through the engine as well. So we'll check it again once it's started up. So now we'll replace the oil cap itself like that. Click it in. And then replace this, which I find really annoying. I don't know if anyone else does. I find them annoying to refit. It's easy. Right. Ooh. A bit of cold start ASMR. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Well, she's a bit loud. Little cold start ASMR for you there. Right, so once you've turned it on and let it just circulate around the engine, I'm just going to test it again, just make sure that yeah, right. Should be alright to be honest, I think. There we go, perfect, right. Bloody hell, put it on my bloody hand. Perfect. Perfect. Right, so that's that. Done. So that is the oil change done and dusted. So now we're going to do the cabin filter. And also, as mentioned earlier, we will check the coolant. So we've got this here. It's on the min line, so I'm going to put a little bit more in just to top it up. Also, do not, oh, it's got some pressure. Do not do this when it's hot or just been running because it will explode on you. So just a bit of a warning there, not to do that. It's not very clean, the tank, to actually, well, it is, it's just like discoloured over age. Yeah, so I'm just going to fill it up a little bit. Just on my neck and polish bit. Just so that it's better between the min and the high line. There we go, that's better. So this is antifreeze and coolant, anyone wondering. And then replace that back on there. So it clicks. Oh, it's keeping going. There we go, clicks back in that one, which is a good indication of when it's done. So, oil change is done, so we're just going to do the pollen filter now. It's got quite cold. So, the cabin filter is in the under here. I've done this a couple of times now. These are always bloody awkward to do. So there's 2 clips in the glove box. Why are they so awkward? For no reason. So done. Right. Then it drops down, and then why do I keep calling it pollen filter? The cabin filter is, I'm going to actually move the camera so you can see this. This is quite hard to see. Let me go nearer and let me go nearer. Right, so the cabin filter is here, this bit. So what you need to do is, you have a tool, which I've been using. It's dark, helpful. I actually can't see it all, that's really not helpful. We'll film with the torch on, that's helpful. Right, so these clips here are what you want to separate, and then you pull it out and it pops out. Hey presto. Then you literally just want to, my hands are cold, can't believe I'm feeling. You want to pull this out like so. So this is the old one. As you can see, it's got some leaves in it, and then you want to get the new one out, nice and fresh, as if it comes with instructions. Right, this is a very chaotic video, I do apologise. And then you want to get the side with the writing on. As you could see, that side doesn't have any on. So from the previous one, and you want to make sure it's upright. And then, who designed that so it doesn't actually go straight? How stupid. What the hell? Never even noticed that before. And then you just obviously push it in. Push it in, it's in. And then you get your little cover, which is here. Get your cover and literally line it up with those 3 clips. And then, if it wants to line up with those 3 clips, what's going on? It's not playing ball today, apparently. Okay, push your air filter in properly. Yeah, line it up with the clips and then literally just push it back in, and job's a good one. Literally, you want to close your glove box, so you just need to make sure that you're lining this here up with that, which I've just done with one hand. And then the 2 clips obviously slot into place. But you just push it, slam it, and then it's done, back to normal. So that is it. We are now done with the oil change, the minor service kind of thing, with the R. It is actually 6:20, so it's getting dark now and quite cold. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. And drop me a follow on Instagram if you don't already. It's at MK7.5. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. That ain't even the right thing, what on earth? That one's broken. Clip from when I did it wrong last time. Improvise, apparently. What am I doing? Do you know where I can find the oil filter thingy bob tool? I don't know what it's called. Oh. That's a bit wonky. I do apologise for the wonky angle. Oh my gosh, it's moving. This stand's got its own man. It's falling off. Oh no. Jesus. What the heck? I'm going to plant it. I'm doing it the wrong way. It would help if I was doing it the right way. There we go. I don't trust myself to do this. What the hell? Why has the thing come out? Come on, you bastard. Oh. What the heck?